hop on and ride with me. My voice may sound a little weird today, and this will be one of the topics I'm gonna approach in this video. Topics will be Christmas season and Christmas Eve, getting sick, medication prices in Brazil, and my neighborhood, starting with the last topic, starting with the latter. I'm kind of taking the risk here recording this video because I am in my car parked in front of the drugstore, and my neighborhood is not really safe, so it's quite unsafe to do what I'm doing, especially this time in the morning. It is 7:44 right now. The streets are still kind of empty. When it's like a little bit more crowded, I would say, it doesn't get crowded, it gets a little less unsafe because there are more people in movement. So this time it's not so safe. If it was safe, I would have come walking. I love walking, but I drove. Which brings me to the second topic, that will be medication in Brazil. Oh boy, it got so expensive. I take heart medication for 1 year, 2 months. So that would be 14 months total. The prices increased 2 months ago. It was already expensive. I already spent 200 something on my medication. Now I'm spending almost 400. It was a huge increase, so it's so bad. It's a lot of money, you know. So in Brazil, even to be sick, you need to have money. Poor people, I feel really bad and sorry for them because they can't even get sick. They don't have money to buy medication, and this medication, these meds that I take, they're not provided by our public health system we called SUS. It's the unique health system. It would be something like this, like a translation, just like the one available in the UK. So it is public. You don't pay to use it, but it's everything supported, afforded by taxes. But they don't provide this medication. So if someone who doesn't have money to afford has this disease, they are screwed. You know, heart disease, heart condition is terrible, and heart medication is terrible. I know it's not the most expensive, there are worse. Another thing I'm doing here at the drugstore, I came in also to buy some sore throat pills because I got this terrible sore throat. I actually went to the hospital yesterday to seek assistance because it got really bad. It's even a little hard to talk. I'm kind of struggling here, guys, so bear with me. Because I was already taking medicines. I was taking anti-inflammatory, and the meds weren't kicking in. So my guts were, let's go to the hospital because it could be bacteria. And anytime I have bacteria, infection, whatever, I need to get started on antibiotics as soon as possible because of my heart. And that's what I did. The doctor that saw me, he picked up a stick to take a look at my throat, and then I just opened it, and he was like, all right, I don't need to look anymore, you have bacteria. So I got started on antibiotics yesterday, Sunday, but it got worse. It's really bad. So I came here to pick up some pills, some drops, sore throat drops. That would be the more appropriate name. And it actually all started right after my master class on Saturday. That was a huge event, you know, to start with. I used to do this masterclass for 18, 20 people, 20 something. There were 50 people online. That was amazing. And over 60 people signed up to do the masterclass. So I'm really glad about it. Cannot wait for the next one. It will be even bigger. Right after the masterclass, when I shut the connection off, I was already feeling some tension here on the back of my neck. I was feeling weird. And it was lunchtime. I stopped 1:30, something like that. I was able to have lunch even though I wasn't hungry, but I had to eat. And then I started feeling really bad. I just wanted to lay down, to take naps, to sleep, whatever. And at 4, I had to take my dogs to a shower or a bath. And while I was waiting, I started to feel the chills approaching, and it happened. So I got back to my car. I turned the heater on all the way up because I had a chills attack. I don't know the name for that. I started shivering like so bad, like, oh my God. It wasn't even cold, and I was just wearing regular t-shirts. I wasn't wearing a coat or a hoodie. I had nothing of those on me. It was pretty bad. Hopefully I'll be getting better, but I really feel that my Christmas is ruined already because I just have a really good supper planned for Christmas, and it will be terrible to eat and drink. And which brings me to the last topic, and it was the first item on the list, and it became eventually the last topic. Today is December 23rd. For a lot of people, today is Christmas Eve, even though Christmas Eve is actually tomorrow. And Eve, when we say Eve, Christmas Eve, it means the day before Christmas. There's also New Year's Eve. So Christmas Eve is on the 24th because Christmas is on the 25th. Just like the New Year's Eve is on the 31st and the New Year is on the 1st. So I hope you understand what Eve means. The last E is silent, alright guys? Eve, not Evie, Eve. And I guess that was the last topic. I'm gonna take care of myself now because I'm still working, and that's why I said it's Christmas Eve for a lot of people, because I know a lot of people that they're not working anymore. They're already on a break, on the end of year break. Mine starts by end of day today. So when my last meeting finishes, I'm done. I'm only getting back to work on the 2nd, on January 2nd, which will be a Thursday. So today I'm still working. I have a lot of meetings ahead. I need to take care of myself so I can go through these meetings and go through the day. All right. Everything will be all right. So Merry Christmas. I think that once you see this video, Christmas will be already over. But Merry Christmas, guys, and Happy New Year. See ya next time.